Ma'am, shall we start? It is already 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And already
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, all of you.
Good evening, Dr. Good evening, ma'am.
So I'm starting, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Very good afternoon to one and all present here in this platform where the in-house training is being conducted by Madhusudan Public School. Today, the topic is promoting mental health. Under this topic, the in-house training will be held, and the resource person for this today's session is none other than our Vice Principal, ma'am, Mrs. Arti Korwar, ma'am. So before coming into the session, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome officially our resource person, ma'am, Vice Principal, ma'am, Arti Korwar, ma'am. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am, in this session. I would also like to welcome the school training nodal coordinator of the school, Mrs. Dinesh, sir. A warm welcome to you also, sir. I would also like to welcome all the teachers who are here for having this session. Today, it is the second session of the second day, and the thing which we have started yesterday, it is going on very smoothly, and I convey my thanks to all of you for this. As it is a trend that before the start of the session we introduce our resource person. So let me give a brief introduction of our resource person, ma'am, Mrs. Arti Korwar, ma'am, the Vice Principal of the school. Ma'am is the founder, teacher, and Vice Principal of the school. Ma'am has done Masters in Chemistry from Ranchi University. Ma'am has done B.Ed from Bethesda Women's Teachers Training College, Ranchi. Ma'am has also done her M.Ed from Bilaspur. Ma'am has more than 15 years of teaching experience and more than 10 years of administrative experience. Ma'am also has vast experience in organizing school events like annual function, science exhibition, and many other things. Recently, ma'am has also been the observer for the National Achievement Survey 2021. And again, recently, ma'am has been the Deputy Central Superintendent for the class 10 and 12 examination, the term 1 examination which was conducted in our school. Apart from this, let me tell you that ma'am has an outstanding skill in accomplishing whatever task assigned to her with full dedication and perfection. A glimpse of this can be seen by the code which is being seen to us. Ma'am also has a unique skill in handling the pressure situation with much ease and patience. And let me tell you that when it comes to bonding with the teachers and students, ma'am has a strong bond with the teachers as well as the students. The students feel much comfortable in sharing their feedback with ma'am, which makes our teaching learning process much easier. So it's really a great opportunity for all of us to have a session from her. I'm sure the session would be a wonderful one, and with best wishes, over to you, ma'am, for the today's session, which is on promoting mental health.
Thanks a lot, sir, for this warm welcome and this appreciation. And once again, I want to wish you all a fine good afternoon and hope you will like this session. As one quote, I think I am clearly audible and the screen is clearly visible
Yes, ma'am.
to you
Yes,
all.
everything is okay, ma'am.
Okay, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, sir. Okay, then let's start. As one quote is there in your screen, जिंदगी एक आईना है, ये तभी मुस्कुराएगी जब हम मुस्कुराएंगे. So I think all of you are getting this quote to some extent, maybe, or completely. Anybody please tell what?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So anybody please tell whatever is coming in your mind by going through this quote. Anybody? One more quote is like that, na? All the time we say generally, "Zindagi मुस्कुराने का नाम है." Same type it is. So what comes to your mind?
Simply, ma'am, it is an mirror, so reflection is real. If you love, then you will, your inner part
Yes,
will
yes.
come out.
Yes, yes, very nice answer. So, Vimal sir, thank you. It's a reflection completely. Okay. If we will not be happy, then how we will make others happy? So that's why why I have chosen this topic, promoting mental health in school. So, excuse me, sir, someone has unmuted. Now it's okay. So, why I have chosen this topic? Because all of us in last 2, 3, now it is the third year going on, um, just facing so many problems because of this corona pandemic, and still we are somehow we have recovered and so many problems now passed, but still all has everything is not okay still. So I have chosen this topic so that you will feel little bit better. And in this pandemic, our students, especially in the education sector, so many problems arise. Even still, the problem is there. But slowly and slowly, we are overcoming those problems. So I have chosen this topic so that we can understand all the things that how to cope up with the problems and face it with face these problems nicely, effectively. So the topic is, as Sir has also told, it is promoting mental health. So the learning objectives of this topic is, first of all, I will tell what is mental health, then the importance of the mental health, why mental health being is promoted in school, and how teachers can create a mental health friendly school, mental health among teachers, major consequences of poor mental health among students, and in the field of education, what are the consequences among students, especially modifiable factors for mental health disorders, toolkit, some toolkits I will discuss for positive mental health, and one related video I will show you. So let's start from the very beginning, what actually this mental health is. Before coming to the clear-cut definition, I want to know from any one of you that is just absence of any type of mental disorder or mental illness can be termed as mental health. क्या किसी तरह की मानसिक बीमारी का न होना ही सिर्फ मेंटल हेल्थ है या इससे बढ़ के कुछ है? That is the question actually.
Mainly, I thought that it can be stress situations. The stress situations create the mental problem. Sometimes you are in the daily stress, in the work stress, and other things. So we are not designed
It's
to
the
work
mind.
like that.
Yes, yes,
Mind also
yes,
comes apart from body.
yes, yes. Mind, mind. the body. Okay, sir. Thank you. So let me clear that though the person don't have any mental disorder, any mental illness, but if he or she or the person is not having uh, good thinking towards others, towards human beings, that is also termed as poor mental health. Okay, that can't be termed as that it is a good mental health. We should not live or survive for ourselves only. We should always be ready for the help of others. That is the good mental health. If you are thinking of ourselves only, we become selfish, so that is also not a good mental health. And something more it is. So everything we will discuss. So I think uh, to some extent we all know that what is a good mental health. So first of all, uh, as per the WHO, that is World Health Organization, that has given the clear definition of mental health. That is, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with normal stresses of life, can work production to his or her community. So, if the person is living for himself or herself only, he doesn't feel any responsibility for others, then it is not a good mental health. Okay, so just absence of mental disorder can't be equalized to mental health. Next slide is regarding importance of mental health. Why mental health is important? क्यों ये इतना important है? I want to bring few points on it. Means looking after mental health can preserve a person's ability to enjoy life. Doing this involves reaching a balance between life activities, responsibilities, and efforts to achieve psychological resilience. That is, if we look after our mental health, we can do our work with full efficiency. That will definitely increase our energy level and bring happiness and will bring resilience in our behavior. Resilient people are able to recover easily and quickly from unpleasant or damaging events. Next point is conditions such as stress, depression, and anxiety can all affect mental health and disrupt a person's routine. That's why also mental health is important. So good mental health is important to keep a person free from all such type of things like stress, depression, and anxiety. Although the term mental health is in common use, many conditions doctors recognize as psychological disorders have physical roots. That is, people with serious mental illness often experience high blood pressure and elevated levels of stress hormones and adrenaline, which increase the heart rate. Now, why mental health and well-being is promoted in schools? Before coming to the point, I just want to say that school is such a holy place where children come to gain not only the knowledge but also to inculcate the values and to learn adjustment with people and their environment. So it becomes very important to promote mental health and well-being in schools. And because of this only, the children can learn the positive children can learn to see the positive side of each and everything. They will be far away from negativity. And as they keep themselves as much as far from the negativity, they will bring success for themselves. So, for most people, mental health issues arises in between the age of 14 to 25 years. That is to say, 14 to 25 years when the education is in peak, when the children's education is in peak. So when the education goes on, this mental health is one of the major issues. So promoting mental health and well-being as a core role in education helps students to flourish in their education journey, build resilience against adversity, develop protective factors from mental ill health, and also if it is promoted in the schools, then it will be very helpful for them with skills and confidence to develop their skills and confidence to self-seek help for early intervention. That is, to take any action for the improvement. Now, in this slide, we can see that how teachers can create mental health friendly schools. We just talked about mental health should be promoted in school, but how we can bring this environment in school, that is the main thing. Some points are there like role model, praise, workshop, support, lesson time, then parents, education, staff, and the physical health. Let's see one by one. Role model means first we teachers have to be role model for the students, that if our mental health will be good, then only we can reflect it in ourselves and the vibration will go towards the students of our positive mental health. So, role model positive behavior and shape and share with students how you look after your mental health. Then praise. We should praise the students when they speak openly about their feelings and mental health. This this point I think very much the teachers are facing in the school. Some children are there who come to us and tell about their problems, their feelings, but some children are introverts. We have to go to them to know what is going on with them actually. Just they sit alone or they don't take interest in studies. So we have to know the actual situation or the problem with the students. And if whatever they are telling, we should listen with full patience. By their first, we have to see their problems from their point of view also. सिर्फ हम अपने ही नज़रिए से उसको देखेंगे तो नहीं होगा. वो अपने उनका एज फैक्टर भी मायने रखता है, वो उनकी मेच्योरिटी लेवल भी मायने रखती है. तो एवरीथिंग मैटर्स. तो वी शुड नेवर, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो क्या तुम हमेशा इसी तरह के प्रॉब्लम करते रहते हो, पढ़ते नहीं हो. नॉट लाइक दैट. वी हैव टू वेलकम देयर फीलिंग्स so that they will remain in good mental health and can study well. Workshops. Next is the workshops. We can run regular workshops where students can learn skills to improve their mental health. These workshops regarding yoga or any aerobic class like that. Then support. We should always be there for the student and their emotional support. And after emotional support, we should listen to their needs also. उनकी क्या ज़रूरत है, what they need in education, in academic, in co-curricular activities, or any other type of needs. And emotional needs means too much. यहाँ पे खासकर emotional need की बात की जा रही है कि उनकी emotional need क्या है. Why? If you will try to understand their emotional needs, then we will connect with them. और किसी भी क्लास को इफेक्टिव बनाने के लिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द टीचर शुड कनेक्ट विद द स्टूडेंट्स, then only the students will open to us. Then physical support, what type of physical support that is? We should highlight the importance of physical health. Uh, highlight the importance of physical health. That means we have to tell them about the sleep, the full sleep they should take, the healthy diet with full of nutrition they should take, and also they have to involve themselves in regular exercises. So and sleep is one of the major factor. अभी आजकल के अभी के सिनेरियो में क्या हो रहा है कि the children are very much busy with the cell phones. We have allowed also because it is a demand. So we have to just tell them that how far they have to see the things, किस तरह की चीज़ें देखनी है, क्या देखनी है, and at which time, because sleep is equally important. Now, next is the lesson time. Connect mental health to topics that are taught on the curriculum. Connect mental health to topics that are taught on the curriculum. Means we have to see that whatever we are teaching, whatever is in the curriculum, is it any effect, good or bad, in their mental health? And we should try that whatever we are teaching, that should have a proper good effect on their mental health. Means अच्छी चीज़ें, values के बारे में भी बताना. As in the morning session, Manish sir told that whatever we are teaching, in teaching learning style, the topic on, whatever we teach, we should try to take out the value from that, and we should tell the value of that particular topic, and the value, and also the use, and how it will affect our physical and mental health. All these things we have to tell them. Only they will also connect with the topic and will take interest. Now, parents. Parents' involvement is very, very important. So, involve parents in what you are trying to achieve, so the same lessons can be applied at home. What happens? The teacher says that school में तो हम लोग इतना try करते हैं, but in home that the children are not getting the proper environment. So they are lacking somewhere. कहीं ना कहीं वो पिछड़ जा रहे हैं और उनकी पढ़ाई पे इफेक्ट हो रहा है. Then generally we listen, and when in the parent teachers meeting, the parents come and tell about their children. So what we should do, or what we could do, that whatever the problems are there with the children, and what initiatives we are taking in the school for the betterment of the children, we should tell the parents also, so they can also apply the same with their children in home. Then only when both parents and teachers will put effort, then definitely the teaching learning process will be easy and children will grow. The next is the education. Learn more about mental health, including mental signs and symptoms, where to go for extra supports. Okay, means through education also we have to, means not only by giving moral values, but we have to give, we can through education. Okay, that what are the signs of mental health, how we could balance our mental health, and we will remain happy, so that it will be effective for our studies also. All these things we have to tell them. The staff, support staff and colleagues, help each other to reduce pressure and stress. Okay, how teachers can create a mental health friendly school with the help of all the sides, not only teachers, means teaching, non-teaching, everybody should be in happy mood. Okay, everybody should stress free. If any, suppose anybody, suppose our also under stress and having so many problems in his home, then how he can coordinate, how he can cooperate, how he can give his service. So whenever we come to know about the problems of each other, we try, we should try to overcome these things together. That will be more effective, and the whole school will remain happy also, and the environment will be um, the environment will be the good mental health. Then the physical, we should highlight the importance of physical health. Physical health is also very very important. Sometimes we see, जैसे हम लोग देखते हैं कि बच्चे को अगर ब्रेक नहीं लेते हैं, या फिर उनका 8 के 8 पीरियड और 7 पीरियड कंटिन्यूअस उनका सब्जेक्ट रहता है, तो क्या होता है, वो उनकी एनर्जी लेवल डाउन हो जाती है। लेकिन वहीं अगर एक गेम पीरियड होता है, देन व्हाट, दे फील मोर एनर्जेटिक, उनको अच्छा लगने लगता है। सो एक ये चीज़ भी है कि हमको फिजिकल हेल्थ भी ध्यान देना है। तो फिजिकल हेल्थ को कैसे ध्यान देना, हाउ वी विल फोकस ऑन द फिजिकल हेल्थ, बाय नॉट ओनली बाय द स्लीप, sleep is one of the examples, sleep and diet, but also by the exercises. So by games, by yoga, we can involve the students, and through those also we can inculcate the values in them, and we can make our school mental health friendly. Now, next slide is regarding mental health among teachers. From very starting, we are discussing these things, mental health among teachers, and we have done so many sessions on this topic also, that a happy teacher can create a happy classroom. Okay, so yes, it is very true. If the teacher's mental health is not good, then we can't expect the mental health friendly environment in schools among the students. Now, it's the responsibility of the teachers how we can create a mental friendly school, mental health friendly school. It is also said that school is the second home for the children, where most of the time they involve themselves with teachers under their guardianship. So it's a big responsibility for all the teachers to take care the mental health of the children and create a happy environment so that the children can give their best not only in studies but also in the co-curricular activities. We can see the energy level of the students in annual function. A few periods we run, and few periods we allow them to practice. So, if the mental health will be good, the children will be energetic in all the fields. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि नहीं अभी इतना पढ़ लिया, अभी ये नहीं कर सकते, या खेल लिए तो पढ़ नहीं सकते, ऐसा नहीं। थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेके we can do everything if mentally we are healthy. अगर हम खुश हैं, stress free हैं, we don't have any type of anger inside us, then we can definitely do the best. So many times we teachers see that the students also can't say their problems to the parents, but they are more friendly with the teachers. So we should cooperate them, but this can be done only when the teachers will remain happy. So happy and helpful towards them. So let's see how the teachers can form a friendly environment so that the students could think in a positive way. Students' mental health, that's why, usually depend upon the mental health of their teachers. Therefore, teachers should imbibe these basic tricks. They can apply these tricks to take care of their own mental health. We can apply for ourselves, that is, carve our time for self-care to maintain our mental health. कुछ समय हम टीचर्स को अपने लिए भी देना है ताकि हम अपनी एनर्जी फिर बच्चों को दे सकें. Model self-compassion, then be unapologetic, then set the office hours while remote teaching and stick to the timetable. Timetable is one of the important factors for all of us. If we are not able to follow timetable, our work will never be. As in the very first session, I told that our principal sir is one of the very good example, I think best example in our education. And because of his punctuality only, each and everything goes on very smoothly, even in very hectic schedule. So I am very very thankful, and all teachers also, because they are cooperating, they are cooperating the administration, school administration. So thank you, sir, and thank you all participants also, all teachers also, for their helping nature. Now we should also know what are the major consequences of bad mental health. First of all, the general consequences. General consequences means not especially in education. General consequences that we all see in the children. Whenever they are whenever they are passing by the bad mental health, or they are going through with bad mental health. So when the person will not be in good health, few of the functions will be disrupted, like their thinking skill, physical health, then their behavior may change, their emotion may change. Maybe they become emotionally weak, their perception and their body language, all this we can see whenever the person uh, will be in will be in poor mental health, and as a result, the problems the major problems that come because of these small problems collectively. Whenever suppose any student, or here we can include the teacher also, if you are suffering from bad mental health, poor mental health, then these are the signs actually. Okay, which means bad thinking skill, emotionally we feel weak. These are the signs. Okay, our behavior will change, our physical health will be affected, and our perception regarding anything, or our body language. So, and collectively, all these things will reflect in the form of anxiety. Then maybe the person will become addict of drug or any alcohol. The person may go under depression, come under depression. Okay, sometimes it happens in its extreme that the person feels to commit suicide attempts लेने के लिए भी ready हो जाता है. Then one is the ADHD, I will tell. Then the middle school mentality. So one by one, what this anxiety is, one of the major consequences of poor mental health or bad mental health, that is anxiety. Students with anxiety disorders are statistically less likely to attend college, and twice as likely to fall a grade or not finish high school as students who have had the condition. Then alcoholism or drug, a direct consequence of bad mental health, leading to higher risk of suicide, memory problems and misuse of other drugs. बहुत बार हम लोग देखते हैं कि इवन स्लीपिंग पिल्स भी ले लेते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा अपने आप को फ्री करने के लिए. Then depression. In 2020, approximately 13% of youth aged 12 to 17 years old have had one major depressive episode, that is MBE in short, in the past year. with an overwhelming 70% left untreated. Then suicide. Research estimates that for every suicide in adolescence, there are between 50 and 100 non-fatal suicide attempts. These periods of failures and frustration lower the individual's self-concept to a point where they have little sense of self-worth. जहाँ उनको लगने लगेगा कि अब मेरी ज़रूरत ही क्या है. Now, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, that is ADHD. Attention deficit. Students with this problem tend to have trouble mastering behaviors and practices demanded of them, such as the ability to sit still and quietly or to apply themselves to one focused task or extended duration. The middle school values. It happens on children during the transition from elementary school to middle school, when they encountering a lot of significant biology, psychological, and environmental changes. Biological changes or psychological changes or environmental changes, all are. Apart from the above consequences, some more problems can be seen among the students in education, like mental disorders can lead to many academic problems, like they will not be able to concentrate, they will to remain alone with no friends, and suppose they will not take interest in sports. Okay, so this is not academic, but this will lead to many academic problems, and their result will badly affected. Okay, so mental disorders जैसे कि बहुत अधिक चिड़चिड़ापन दिखाना और स्ट्रेस अगर बहुत ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं तब भी एकेडमी पे असर पड़ेगा. So this mental disorders can lead to academic problems. सबसे ज़्यादा असर अगर एजुकेशन में स्टूडेंट्स को पड़ता है तो वो एकेडमिक पर पड़ता है, वो करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ से भी ज़्यादा एकेडमिक पे पड़ता है. एकेडमिक में somehow they manage, but academic में as it is all about the mental work, so वो कोप अप नहीं कर पाते हैं, वो उनको बहुत ही दिक्कत होती है. एंड अगर सपोज एनी स्टूडेंट इज वॉज वेरी क्लीन, अर्लियर वो बहुत क्लीन स्टूडेंट था, लेकिन इस टाइप के प्रॉब्लम से वो गुजर रहा है तो डेफिनेटली उस पर असर पड़ता है. एंड ही थिंक्स दैट नाउ दिस डेज आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू गुड, एंड टीचर्स आर thinking that I am involved in this or that. But we should, as a teacher, we should try to know what actually the problem with him or her. Now, poor attendance. One of the major consequences of bad mental health in education is poor attendance. वो अगर स्ट्रेस अंडर स्ट्रेस रहता है बच्चा, या बहुत एंजाइटी रहती है, या became addicted of alcohol or any type of drug, तो उसकी अटेंडेंस में कमी होने लगती है. He or she becomes regular absentee of the class. Now, difficulties with academic. Difficulties with academic is very much similar to the first point. Then we will face problem in the academic activities. Poor social integration. As I told, the child will try to will try to be alone. He will not try to mingle with others. टीचर के सामने से जाने से उसको अच्छा नहीं लगता है. देन वो अपने फ्रेंड से नहीं मिल पाता है, पेरेंट्स से अपने अच्छे से बात नहीं कर पाता है. तो दिस आर द पुअर सोशल इंटीग्रेशन, signs of poor social integration. Then trouble adjusting to sleep, then problems with behavior regulation and attention. This troubles also come in school. वो अच्छे से adjust नहीं कर पाता है, so ये problems he faces in behavior with his peers or with teachers, with with seniors. Then concentration issues. Concentration issues, as we all know, it is a major problem if the student is under poor, is passing by with poor mental health. अगर इस तरह के एजुकेशन से गुजर रहा है तो सबसे ज़्यादा असर उसके कंसंट्रेशन पर ही पड़ता है and ultimately it damages his or her studies. This leads to much higher dropout rates and lower overall academic achievement. Slowly and slowly, concentration becomes less, and this reflects in his result. तो इससे क्या होता है कि उनको थोड़ा सा स्कूल उनकी रेगुलरिटी कम हो जाती है और साथ में इसका सीधा असर उसके performance, the achievement of the academy, it affects really badly. But dropout rates का कुछ और भी कारण हो सकता है. Suppose some other reasons also for dropout, maybe his family condition, maybe distance, and maybe the poor economic condition. All these things are also the reasons of the dropout rate. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Audible. Okay, thank you. Now, in education, one more problem is, as well as specific academics and social problems, some other disorders also arise, and ultimately it affects the personality of the children, and he becomes he becomes a very shy nature. So many times we talk among us that ये बच्चा तो बहुत अच्छा करता था, but अभी कैसे drop हो जा रहा है. So these things may be the अकेले just in this pandemic situation, maybe so many children are under stress. वो बहुत चिड़चिड़े भी हो जा रहे हैं. So we have to understand all the problems of the children. Let's move to the next slide. Major consequences of poor mental health we have seen. Now, what are the modifiable factors for mental health disorders? Means, what are the factors which on which we can think to come out of this mental health disorders or this poor mental health effects? So the factors which could if removing, then we can overcome the poor mental health condition. That is, for instance, the socio-economic conditions such as whether work is available in the local area. Then socio-economic conditions, if the condition is like that or not, proper work is there for the family, and the children is not getting the proper facilities for its education and all, then it will lead to poor mental health. Then occupation. The occupation the family having is satisfactory or not, supportive or not for the whole family, so that the student can continue the studies in a proper manner. Then third point is a person's level of social involvement. Means a person is able to mix and participate in all social activities or not. Then education, definitely they are not getting in the proper facility. Education they are getting, but not the proper not with proper facilities, which is not supportive for their education, and ultimately it will lead to the poor education, and it will affect the mental health of the children. Then housing quality is one of the major factors. Housing quality. Children who live with poor housing quality, like leaking roofs, कभी-कभी ऐसे भी बच्चे रहते हैं जितना कि उनको घर छोटा सा है, बहुत सारे लोग हैं, इवन घर की छत भी ठीक नहीं है, ठंडी में प्रॉब्लम होता है, देन बारिश के दिनों में प्रॉब्लम होता है। तो इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम और भी बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स हर के लिए अलग अलग होता है। तो जो भी हाउस में हाउसिंग प्रॉब्लम्स और द नंबर ऑफ members are more in the family, then also what happens, they are likely to exhibit emotional and behavioral problems. By adolescence, poor quality housing was associated with lower reading, and suppose if the housing quality is not good, and the student is very much good in math, but suppose current facility is not there, and then what will happen? The student can't score much. So this also affects the mental health and ultimately result as a disorder. So we should try as a teacher, we should try to know, जैसे अभी जस्ट डिस्कशन हुआ कि कभी कभी ये होता है कि ऐसा था उसका बच्चा तो पढ़ने लगता है बट वाई ही इज नॉट डूइंग वेल, so maybe this type of problems is there in their housing quality. So education being a factor involved, there exists a huge segment of students and teachers who are still living the school days and college days who are interested with bad mental health. So these are the factors we should think about it. Now some kids are there for positive mental health, and that's why the heading is positive mental health toolkit. For that, we should be kind to ourselves first and then towards others. Developing and using positive coping strategies. Then using flexible and accurate thinking skills. Building self-awareness. Noticing good things in life. Able to set and achieve goals and take action. Social skills and the ability to seek assistance from others. These are some of the toolkits that if we will apply, then definitely our mental health will grow, as well as we can give good vibration towards the children, our children in home and the children in our school, to do something good, to see the positive things in everything. Now, as this is the, I think, almost we are going to the end of the session, but what the means in simply what we understand, that if we connect with other people with good mental health, then definitely we can inculcate good relationship with them, and their mental health will also be good when they will talk to us. So we should always try to give good vibration to others. If we are physically active also, then also it will help to maintain our good mental health. We should always try to learn the skills. Now these days, we teachers have learned so many skills, but when we see our children, we sometimes we feel that our children are knowing more than us. But this pandemic has some positive aspect also, as our principal sir always says कि हर चीज में हमें positive ही देखना चाहिए, और ये पूरे सेशन में जैसे I have discussed that we should try to see the positivity of all the things. So what is the main positive thing happened in this corona pandemic, that we are very now we are using that technology very nicely these days. Okay, all of us are not very perfect, even me also, but we are trying for that. So it's a very good sign, and this will definitely help to improve our mental health, and ultimately this will be helpful for the students also. So whatever we have, we should also try to give others. These things are the these things we should learn from the discussion. And we should always avoid overthinking. Okay, we should try to focus on the present situation, and yes, it is necessary to take lessons from the past and think for the future also. But overthinking is always bad. क्या होगा ऐसा हुआ था इसलिए अभी ये सिचुएशन है. Okay, it's हुआ था, but we should not try to bring that negativity to the that shadow of that negativity to the present situation. So, and if we will do that overthinking, then definitely our future will spoil. So, and one more thing that in one slide I have discussed about the goals. Here it is also written that we should be able to set and achieve goals, and as per that we have to take action for our good mental health, for positive mental health. Because until and unless we will not set the goals, we will not move forward in a definite direction, and without a definite direction, we never reach uh, to our goal, and we will never gain the happiness of life. And one very important thing that we should break up the monotony. Okay, we should always try for some change. एक ही चीज में stick नहीं रहना. Wherever the change is positive, we should accept. That is the main thing. So these are some positive mental health toolkits that by applying these things we can promote good mental health. Now, in support of this session on mental health, promoting mental health, on especially for children, I have selected one video and hope you will like the video. So, some idea regarding this uh, mental health and all we got from here. Now, I like to end the session with one more thought. Someone has unmuted. Please mute yourself. So, the last slide is of one thought that make someone happy, do it. The world needs more of that. Okay. So if the meaning of this thought is if we have the capacity to make others happy, we should do it because maybe that person is actually in that support only, and maybe that little support will lead him towards a great success. So this is very very important for we teachers that we try to understand our children, their mental health, that through what they are going on, क्या उनके दिल में चल रहा है, क्या उनके दिमाग में चल रहा है, क्यों अगर कोई पढ़ पा रहा है, what is the reason behind that. अगर हम ये कर लेते हैं तो this is one of a very big achievement for the teachers. And the if suppose any below average students we are bringing to average, and the average and the average student to the good and good to the best, that is the real achievement. जो गुड है उनको तो अच्छा बनाना ही है, बट अगर हम बिलो को अपर तक ले आते हैं तो दैट इज द मेन अचीवमेंट बाय एनी मीन्स, चाहे वो किसी भी कारण से उसका मीन्स वी आर not doing well in the studies, we should try to understand, and we should try to bring happiness in them so that they will do good in each and every field, not only in academics but also in sports and other co-curricular. So that's all.
The time is 17 o'clock.
And this is the last slide. Thank you. Keep smiling, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And from my side, again, as always, I will try to support all, not only the students but all the teachers.
Thank you, ma'am.
हम हमेशा करेंगे. And
Yes.
one thing I want to say is, first of all, in making the presentation, in the preparation of the presentation, my children only helped me. The four children of class 11 helped me to prepare the slides, and a big thanks to Kavita ma'am also, she has supported me a lot for this presentation. So thanks Kavita ma'am to you also.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable knowledge on the topic promoting mental health. Now, I request Hanlo sir to please highlight the key points of today's session. Hanlo sir, are you there?
Thank you, sir. I am
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yeah, Hanlo.
Very warm good afternoon to all of you. Those who are participate in this afternoon session. You say who I got something about the today's online session promoting mental health. Mental health is one of the important basic pillar of success in life. Today, our today is line session in actually in the first limelight presented us thing about promoting the mental health. Ma'am explained and category of mental health in mental health, and they Later on, importance of mental health for all, not only in our teacher, in our students, it is also be integrated and reflect the mental health and mental health of our society. Now, what is the role of teacher to create a mental health friendly in our school? Ma'am, give us a good guideline for us how we developed our mental health in our school environment to promote to success in life, every life of students and reflect the good society in our. That's why this program can build the nation and improve the accuracy and free. Now, the
I think the sir's voice is not audible.
or mental health.
He is in train, sir.
Acha, acha.
Uh, major conflict poor mental health among the students creates anxiety, depression, and some other disorder also be arise. Ma'am clearly explained which one is the main barrier of education. Drug addiction also be is one of the important consequence of the importance of mental health. Later on, modifiable factors, ma'am nicely explained. And find information and increase the value of education by overcoming the mental health is a great from good session. That's all from my side. I wish you all who are participating today's online session in our online session. Thank you. Thanks a lot, all of you.
Thank you, Mandra sir, for sharing your views, the key points of today's session. Really, especially in this pandemic, the cases of anxiety, these depression are very common. And as a teacher, our role becomes more so that we can tackle all these with proper care. Now, to convey the vote of thanks, I request Sonu Chatterjee ma'am to please unmute and convey the vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to one and all gathered here on this wonderful session on the way of Google Meet. I would like to present the vote of thanks. We take this golden opportunity to thank the respected resource person, Mrs. Arti Korwar, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us a valuable session promoting mental health. We will cultivate the advice you gave us in real life as a teacher or a human beings for the students. I heartfelt thanks to our respected principal sir who organized this wonderful session 2021. In fact, teachers who are attending this valuable session, I heartfelt thanks to all of you for attending this valuable session, which was imparted very nicely by our respected resource persons, Mrs. Arti Korwar ma'am. It will really impart and we will take away all these key points and try to implement in our day-to-day life. And it will be also implemented among the students for our betterment. Thank you all for attending this one and giving and sparing your valuable time. Thank you all.